Joseph Crudup here. Welcome to my show. Today is Tuesday, March the 24th, 2026. And boy, WrestleMania is just 25 days away. And it is going to be a good show. WrestleMania 42 begins April the 18th on Saturday and April the 19th on a Sunday on ESPN app. Now, check all the details and all the everything that's going on here in the WWE, in pro wrestling, WrestlingHeadlines.com, and you can catch all of it on the scene. But now, we'll talk about last night's Raw, where you had Roman Reigns take out CM Punk after CM Punk disrespects the Roman Reigns and his family once again. And it didn't look good for the bloodline and CM Punk either. It just came out, you know what, it is what it is. And we'll get you for that. But first, we want to take a look at what happened to Paul Heyman when he was in the ring alone with Paul Heyman. And he was in here, knows that he could be in jeopardy for sure if he could get hit like that. Seth Rollins was wearing a man in black with all this going on that went on here. Things went wild on WWE Raw. I can tell you that right now. Monday Night Raw last night was good. Paul Heyman was in the ring alone. And then somehow, some way, I can even not tell you what is going on is happening so far. Like I just saw about this on Raw last night. Last night, Paul Heyman just went on and on about Seth Rollins. For sure, all this time was going, that has happened for sure. Paul Heyman has been cornstalked 3 weeks ago. Well, anyway, he is still with the vision. There's no Braun Breaker. There's no Bronson Reed to be with him. But Austin Theory and Logan Paul had each other. They had Paul Heyman's back. But Paul Heyman last night was standing in the ring alone, and boy, until the man in black could be Seth Rollins out into the crowd and out in the in this arena. And here's what went down here last night. Let's begin.
Are you freaking kidding me? Here's your moment. Let's do this. I'm standing in your ring, Mr. Visionary. I'm waiting for you. I told you I was going to settle this with you like a man. Men in my family are snitches. We file restraining orders with the courts. We file lawsuits. You're within 50 feet of me. Violation of a restraining order is a felony. You are going to jail. You are going to prison. And when you go to prison, because you're a felon, your wife will divorce embarrasses you and she's married to half of the locker room, someone is going to call Child Protective Services for your daughter. But don't worry, I, Paul Heyman, will adopt your daughter so she doesn't go through life knowing that her father was a
Rollins taken out here by Boston's finest.
All the police officers arresting Seth Rollins after Rollins breaks free and attacks Paul Heyman with a punch. And boy, they hurt Paul Heyman. After Paul Heyman threw the microphone at Rollins, Rollins threw a punch at Paul Heyman, and then the officers had to arrest Seth Rollins of the assault, for the assault of Paul Heyman. Adam Pales had to get Seth Rollins out of here. The officers are behind Seth Rollins. He was arrested, and yeah, he was arrested for sure. And he started laughing. Paul Heyman in the ring started laughing too. But Paul Heyman told her he's gonna press charges on Seth Rollins for getting punched. And it is what it is. So I saw it happen, I've seen it happen before, and Seth Rollins just couldn't stop. He just couldn't stop, for real. That's why he's something else. Just like the officers arresting back in there a few years ago. So now, what I did saw about last night, Seth Rollins still have been arrested on Monday Night Raw. Now it says this. Now, Raw General Manager Adam Pearce demanded Paul Heyman to go to the ring on Monday Night Raw last night and respond to Seth Rollins after the confrontation last week. He starts sparking it off about being a man and having to do what he has to do, inviting Rollins out for some kind of showdown, like he wouldn't ever engage in combat or the physical nature. Sure enough, he was playing the mental game. Once Rollins made his way out, Heyman revealed he got a restraining order, and naturally, Rollins broke it, and he will be going to jail. He will be going to jail. So called Boston police officers took him away, or started to. Heyman, too pleased with himself for gaining the upper hand, started popping off about Rollins sitting in jail long enough for Becky Lynch to hook up with half the locker room and the doctor Seth Stalin. That led to Rollins rushing the ring and yanning out Heyman. He was, of course, handcuffed and arrested for it. So now, yeah, Seth Rollins has been arrested and possibly will be charged, but I don't think he will be charged here. But when he gets clear at WrestleMania 42, he'll be there. And so is Braun Breaker. And it doesn't even amount to him after this for this. But boy, oh boy, what is going on? What is on Paul Heyman's mind when he's talking about Seth Rollins' wife and Seth Rollins' daughter. Boy, oh boy, it kind of made Seth Rollins mad. But anyway, he got arrested in handcuffs. But that's okay. That's good. Now we're on to Cena Punk versus Roman Reigns thing. Remember, WrestleMania 42 is just 25 days away. And what went down for sure, man. It is what it is. For sure. It is what it is. I can tell you that right now. Cena Punk in here talking trash with Roman Reigns and his family, for sure. And it didn't end there. It didn't go too well for Cena Punk. And Cena Punk just like, boy, it is what it is. And this is not happening. And this is all across the past. Look, 4 weeks ago, he told that he was going to bury Roman Reigns next to his father. He walks off. The next week, on Raw, he went on to talk about the whole thing until the Usos came to the ring. Jimmy and Jay went on to comfort him. He always Cena Punk to apologize. And then he went too far. He told them that he was sorry that Roman Reigns treated the Usos about fairly until, I don't know. And then the Usos started attacking Cena Punk, Jimmy with a punch. And they had to back off of the ring. And then on the 17th, the 16th of March, WWE, Roman Reigns called Cena Punk old until Cena Punk punched Roman Reigns in the face, knocked him down. And then the officials came out to stop. And then last night, Cena Punk went on again, went too far. He went on to talk about the bloodline. He went on to talk about the Samoa's family. And he went on and on and on and on and on. And here's what went down last night when Cena Punk sent the message to Roman Reigns until Jay Uso came out there and had Cena Punk. What is Cena Punk thinking? Let's take a look at this video.
It dries up, just like your chances of ever being heavyweight champion are gone. And I hit you and jack you with a GTS, and you go to sleep and you wake up Monday morning and you realize that I am the best in the world. Man, you just got beat by an old man, but not a old man. You got beat by the old man. I thought this was going to be tough. You know who was tough? You know somebody who didn't underestimate me and still couldn't get the job done was Gunther. You know who else didn't underestimate me and couldn't get the job done one-on-one? Jay Uso.
Jay Uso went on to comfort, and boy, it got heated in a hurry. Cena Punk with a towel belt, and that's where it went on and on. Let's continue.
You want to throw hands or you want to talk, cousin? Yeah? Your ass is old, punk. Yeah, you done got hit in your head a little bit too many times, just like me. Because you're still out here running your damn mouth. Running your mouth about my family. Man, you out here running your mouth about me. We can do it right now, though, punk. Do it right now, Woos. I'll run it back on your old ass right now. I did say I was talking, and you never got your rematch that you rightfully deserve. You want to run it right here in Boston? Oh, brother, I ain't dressed for it, but I'm a fighting champion. I'm down, punk. I'm down. Let's do it. Whoa. Hold on. What you doing out here? Now, what are you doing out here, see? I ain't talking to you, punk. I ain't even talking to you. Hey, honestly, we ain't got nothing to do with him. Yeah, he got everything to do with us. All this fool do is walk around, talk shit, talk about the family. No. Hey, matter of fact, where Roman at? He not even out here. But I am. I'm here. Say it to me.
The music hits, out came Wolverines. And now Jimmy and Jay looked like they were about to back off. And Jay was thinking about he was going to do something for real to CM Punk. It did not even happen for real. And we all know CM Punk had gone too far last night. And that's what it is. And just like this, I mean, you can never even mess with CM Punk. But for CM Punk, you can never even mess with the Samoa family and the bloodline. And it's just what it is. Wolverines came over to tell Jay and tell to take care of his brother. And that's where it all went down and got heated and it got ugly.
Reigns has confronted Punk. WrestleMania is going to be intense. Roman Reigns. What a stare down.
Last time I checked, you already had a tag match. Is that right? That's right. And it's done now, right? That's right. So I'm gonna say this as respectfully as I can. Get your brother and leave my ring.
Roman.
I think you should stay. He needs the help. No, Jay, you can go.
The big dog, Roman Reigns.
CM Punk went too far. Jay went on to tried to start a fight, but Punk did punch him. Jimmy went on to hold Punk back, and Wolverine super punched CM Punk down to send a message to the champion. Once it all started going on, the officials came on to tell Roman Reigns and the Usos to back off. But then it went too far. CM Punk went too far, and it just went wow. It went wow. And CM Punk is the only one that even ever going to start this. If CM Punk ever back off, he wouldn't have it coming. But now he did it anyway, and he had it coming. Roman Reigns up there sending the message to CM Punk, and that's it is, and it continues that way, and it just went too far for CM Punk, for the Samoa family, with Roman Reigns and CM Punk, but they thought enough is enough. But Roman Reigns staying right there in the ring, the Usos, Jimmy and Jay went out with the officials and the referees got them out of here. But Roman Reigns isn't finished. Let's continue.
Roman is not done. completely just disposed Punk. Oh, yeah. The tribal chief warning off the Hurricane and the rest of the officials there. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. OTC, 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 OTC. And Reigns. Unleashing on Punk here. Finally releasing his frustration. Don't forget to like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. And Roman here. This is exclusive off-air content right now. We got Roman and the Usos. Wait a minute.
And now we get the closest video up. After Roman Reigns slammed CM Punk through the announce table, former Michael Cole and Cody Graves. And then after that, he went on to attack CM Punk again. Roman Reigns tells Punk, "You don't mess with the Samoa family." And that is what it is. And then he went down. CM Punk went too far about that. Well, he was even lying down to the table. But boy, we all know that got ugly in our hand and got heated and all this and that. And Adam Pearce tried to stop him. But anyway, Roman Reigns is mad as heck. Got out of the ring and went all the way to the back. As we end this right here, I want to take a look at what went down between CM Punk and Seth Rollins. And boy, the Usos, they thought that the Bloodline, they thought they're going to be back together for real. That's what Roman Reigns destroyed CM Punk. And boy, not at all as it looks like there is. But anyway, but we're going to take a look at this, and before I go, and that says this. Now, Roman Reigns spilled CM Punk and followed by him through the announce table to close Monday's Raw in Boston after the Usos have set up. Well, I can even know it was something like this. Look, they just set CM Punk up for real. He always knows about this, and it says this and that. Now, they all know that CM Punk went too far. Now it says this. Now, Big E has raised questions about Roman Reigns' legacy following the closing statement of Raw, in which the Usos joined Reigns in attacking CM Punk, saying that if Reigns cannot handle Punk on his own, people may start to question what his regime truly represents. Speaking on the Raw recap, Big E addressed the partner of Reigns relying on outside help in his rivalry with Punk, and what it means for how the former undisputed champion is viewed. And Big E says this, that if we are talking about legacy is not just about how many world titles you have had. but it is also about how strong you are on the mic. It is about your ability to stand on your own. Big E said, I think if women cannot do this without the cousins, without the bloodline, I am not saying his legacy takes a hit, and I am saying maybe we start to question it. Big E also pointed to Punk's career as a corner argument, acknowledging Heyman's contributions when nothing how much Punk has accomplished independently. You can argue the similar Punk that was a law Paul Heyman, the 400 plus day world title run over a decade ago. Paul Heyman was there for that, but much of CM Punk's career, he has stood on his own 2 feet, Big E said, and I think that is a lot of what his argument is. Romy, you claim to be the greatest to ever do it. You claim to deserve to be on the what's more. I want to see you a more mala a mala. I want to see you mala a mala. Big E made clear what he wants to see from the program heading into WrestleMania 42. I hope at some point on this road to WrestleMania, one of these walls, we do not get any shenanigans, no BS. We'll get these two gentlemen, these two titans, standing face to face. Leave all the cousins. We'll know there are 40 or 50 cousins. Leave them all in the back. That is what I would like to see as a fan. Now, WrestleMania 42 takes place April the 18th and April the 19th against Steeler in Las Vegas, Nevada. And that's going to be it for now. And that is the end of the Joseph Crudup Show for today. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel and share all our family and friends also. And make a comment. Until then, I'm Joseph Crudup. I will be seeing you next time. Until then, take care. And I'm out.